Okay guys, welcome back to Dorm Room Gardener. Today we're going to show you how to transplant your apple seeds. So this is our orchard that we've been growing for a couple weeks, and some of these guys are really ready to be in their own individual cup, so that's what we're going to do. First step, you want to label the cup so you know what's going to be in here. Just write apple on those. And once again, you want some drainage holes in the bottom of this cup. So I'm going to make the holes just by twisting the knife in. I'll come give you guys a closer look once I do it. I prefer to have 1 or 2 holes in the bottom, usually 2 for bigger plants like this, and 1 or 2 in the sides. The side holes are so that if the water is dripping out the bottom, it isn't captured by that seal there. So that just ensures that even if there is an airtight seal at the bottom, you still get some drainage out the side. Okay, I'll come give you guys a closer look at what we got going on here. Apple, hole, 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 hole. Alright, now I'm gonna go fill these up with dirt while Joel shows you how to do the rest.
Alright guys, so first thing we gotta do is we gotta take the seedlings out of their initial home. So I'm gonna be doing a knife for this, which probably isn't the ideal tool, but it's what we have to work with here at Dorm Room Gardener. So I'm gonna start with this guy right here. I'm gonna loosen all the dirt around it and make sure I'm not taking any roots out with the knife that don't want to be cut. So okay, I've got a little bit of a foundation out around it, so now I'm gonna try to get under it all the way, making sure I'm not catching any of those roots with my knife or my shovel, whatever you're using. And I'm gonna slide it under and remove the entire sapling with the dirt. There we go. That looks good. You can see these guys have a nice long root already. And as you can see in this tub, we've only had probably about 1.5 inches of dirt, so it was definitely time for these guys to find a new home. So now we've got one out, we'll just lay it down on the side here, wait for Daniel to get back with the cups, and we're gonna do another one. So I'm gonna go do this guy next. So we're going to do the same thing we did with the first one. We're going to loosen all the soil around it, making sure to get a wide enough base so you're not slicing any of the roots again. I'm going to slide my tool underneath, right along the bottom, making sure I'm not catching any of the roots. I'm going to gently pull until it comes up nice and easy. And there we go. Let's see, what kind of root system do we have on this one? Alright, not quite as long as the other one, but as you can see here, we have a pretty nicely developed root system already. So this one will do nicely in a cup on its own. It's definitely time for these guys to get into their own cup. So next we're going to try to get the biggest one out here. So again, same process. Get a nice base around. Loosen all that dirt. Get your tool underneath all the root system, all the dirt. Make sure you're not disrupting any of them. You don't want to slice them off. And when it's loose enough, you gently pull. Make sure you're not catching those roots with your tool. And we're good. All right. Get rid of some of that dirt around it. And there she is. That's a nice root system right there.
Close up. All right. If you look here, fully developed root system. That's exactly what we're looking for.
Awesome.
Okay, now, while Joel gets the last seedling out to be transplanted, I will show you the next step. So, we take our pre-prepared cup, which is, which one? Which is this one, with apple written on it. And what we're going to do first is we want to give it a good soak of water so that the water comes all the way out and starts dripping down those drainage holes we made. Alright, water dripping out there, that's what we want. That means the soil's nice and soaked. And then we're just going to take our finger, approximate how deep these roots go. So we've probably got about 1 inch, maybe just a little bit over 1 inch in those roots. So I'm going to go just that deep with my finger, give the sides a little bit of structural support, come give you guys a good look at this hole too. There we go. Just poke it in with the finger, moved around a bit to keep the sides from falling in too much. I usually like to add a little bit of extra water in this hole because that's directly where the roots are going to be. Not too much, just to make sure that that part is extra wet. There we go. Now, we take the seedling, make sure the roots get in the hole, and just a little bit of that stem. And then you can fill in the dirt around that. Pat it down lightly. You don't want to press too hard because that'll break the roots. Make sure it's up straight. You don't want it growing at an angle. There you go. Transplanted apple seedling. Now, if you happen to find your apple seedlings are further developed than you expected and could handle fertilizer, you can add fertilizer, and you'll do that before you put the seedling in, and you'll make sure you wet it with the fertilizer in it. Or if you want to transplant something and you find that it has an underdeveloped root system, you can use some rooting hormone, and that'll give the roots an extra boost. But yeah, that's kind of how we're going to do it, and we hope you guys can get that started. Thanks for watching.
Alright guys, we're also going to give you a little bit of an update of the seed we planted in our last video of how to grow your own apple seed, the tutorial. So as you can see on the cup, this is the one from the video. We planted this on March 1st and today is the 22nd. So that's only 21 days ago. And look at that growth already it has. Look at that development. So this is a really nicely maturing sapling. And it's looking really good. It's doing really well on its own. So if you guys liked what you saw, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. You can like this video, drop a comment if you want, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.